Hey, what's going on? This is Andre Sweeney, the Life Specialist. Welcome to the Get a Life Show, the show that gives you the tools and the principles necessary for an outstanding life. Today's segment is called the R.I.P, Real Interventions for People. And today I'm ripping up the subject, Get Your Finger Out of My Face. You know, this country has just went crazy. Whatever happened to respect? Listen, there are some institutions that you respect regardless of your difference of opinion, regardless of whether you agree with the person or whether you disagree with them. There are some institutions that you are supposed to be respectful of because they are who they are. There are some offices in life that because of the responsibility that they take, that they are owed certain rights and privileges and respect due to them. Just like children. You may not like every adult. You may not think every teacher is fair. You may not like what your parents always think about things. But if they're not abusing you and neglecting you and doing something to harm you, no child should ever disrespect an adult. No child ever has the right to talk back to an adult because they've been given the authority. And because of that, children ought to obey and respect adults. I don't care if the teacher says sit down. I don't care if they say be quiet and it wasn't you. No adult should ever be disrespected by a child because of the authority that that adult carries. Even in the church today, people have lost their mind. I don't care what preacher you've seen or what scandal you've heard. I don't care what preacher has stolen money. I don't care what preacher was in the news for stomping out his wife or for cheating on his wife. These are men and women of God who have been given authority by God. And people in the church do not have a right to disrespect your man and woman of God simply because you think that you're a man and woman just like they are. Yes, you're right. Yes, you're an adult just like they are, but they have been given a responsibility of authority and you owe them respect. Now, this leads me to my last two examples. Tim Thomas of the Boston Bruins. See, we have a tradition in this country where every time there's a champion that has been crowned in the major sports, basketball, football, baseball, hockey, that they are invited to the White House by the standing President of the United States. Now, some of these presidents we like, some we don't like, some we voted for, some we didn't. Some we think their policies stink, and some we love their dirty bathwater. But the bottom line is, the President of the United States is the President of our country, the highest elected official in the world. They've been voted in by the majority, whether you like it or not. And there's a certain amount of respect, even though we have free speech in this country, even though we have the right to protest. We don't have the right to disrespect the president on that level. If you've been invited to the White House because your team won, you get paid millions of dollars to escape. The man invites you to the White House to honor your stupid self. Go to the White House. Just my opinion. But this last issue, Governor Jan Brewer of Arizona. President Obama comes to your state, he lands, and there you are to greet him. And what do? You point your finger in his face because you don't like his policies or something he said? I don't care what it was that man said. He is the President of the United States. You have no right to point your little bony finger in his face. Heifer, who do you think you are? Missy Ann Reynolds from Roots? Did you think you were going to tell Obama's master and they were going to come sell him off the plantation? What were you thinking? No, it is a disrespect of the office of President of the United States. You don't have to like him. Matter of fact, if you don't like the president, there's something you can do about it. There's something that you can do to vote his black behind right out of office. You know what that is? November 2012, vote. Vote him out. That's what you do. That's what power you have. But to point your finger in his face is a disrespect of the office. You don't have to like him. But respect the authority of the office he carries. He's earned that right, whether you like him or not. This is Andre Sweeney, the Life Specialist, and I'm here to help you. Especially Governor Brewer, you need to get a life, chick.